Welcome back to Spent Too Much Diecast. What is going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel. To all my returning crew members, if you are new here, welcome to Spent Too Much Diecast, where we do all different types of diecast unboxings, anything from Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Fast and the Furious, Fan Home, full sets, full collection, all that good stuff. Alrighty, guys, today we are continuing the non-premium Fast and Furious set by Hot Wheels. So if you guys have been here for a while, you know we've done this on our channel for a long time. I do a lot of Fast and the Furious unboxings here. There's basically three different sets. There's the non-premium set, which is this one here. This one began all the way back in 2013. Then we have the Hot Wheel Premium Fast and the Furious sets that we unbox. And then we have all the Jada Fast and the Furious. So if you're ever interested in seeing more videos or going back and look at some of the older collections, down in our description, there'll be a link to every single playlist. It'll give you all the videos. And then once we get caught up with this series, we're going to start another series, which is going to be all the Fast and the Furious cars that are main lines or 5-packs, anything like that that is not found in these sets, just extra cars like that. So right here we have the 2025 mix number 4. So this is the last set that was offered in 2025. And then now we're going to be going into 2026, and hopefully we can get caught up. So it is part of the Hot Wheels Silver Series now. This is the Fast and the Furious, and they're calling this series the Graphic Remix, which is pretty cool. So 2026 is going to be their 25th anniversary for Fast and the Furious. So this actually came out a year early, just the way their mixes came out. So definitely be on the lookout for that logo. Hot Wheels is doing a lot of crazy stuff for the 25th anniversary. Jada is doing even more crazy stuff, releasing a whole bunch of cars, new castings, everything. So if you guys are Fast and the Furious fans, definitely hit that subscribe button here. We will be doing all the new cars coming out for Fast and the Furious once I can get my hands on them. So definitely join the crew. Spread the word, all that good stuff. We are going to be putting out a lot of Fast and the Furious cars. All right, so this one is called Graphic Remix. If you can't really already tell, they basically took the original car, which is at the bottom, and they inverted it. So the original car was blue with silver graphics, so they make it silver with the blue graphics. And the number 5 car we have is the Integra. And then you guys definitely stick around, because at the end of the video, I'm going to actually bring out the real version of the car so we can kind of see them together. So your number 5 car is the Acura Integra sedan, which is nice because in the movie she did drive the sedan. I know Jada makes it as only a 2-door, but this kind of makes it more movie accurate. All right, and then the number 4 car is the Mona Lisa, being the remix, doing it orange and blue instead of blue and orange. That is your Sylvia S15. It kind of looks cool. It kind of looks cool, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not a big fan when they do remixes, but this kind of does look slick. Then your third card is the Volkswagen Jetta. Jesse's Jetta was originally white and blue, and here they remixed it to blue and white. And then your second car here is the Mitsubishi Evolution 567. In the movie, it was actually green on green. So here they made it as blue on green instead of green on green. And then your number 1 car is your Honda S2000, Suki's car. Originally pink and white, and now they made it white with pink. So as usual, what we're going to do, go ahead, get everything cut out of the package, take a closer look at the cars, and then like I said, after that, I'll bring out the other versions, and we can just kind of compare them to see how they did. Alrighty, guys, and we are back. Oh, this is going to be a really cool unboxing. And then, like I said, at the end, over there, you can see I have the original cars, so we can actually see them as the remix, which is going to be really cool. So before I get started, again, I like to always say thank you to my crew members out there. everybody who has liked, shared, commented, subscribed to the channel. I appreciate everybody. We're getting closer and closer to our next goal of 10,000 subscribers. So if you are new here, hit the bell notification, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it with your family, friends, all that good stuff, other collectors. We do put out a lot of stuff on this channel, mainly a lot of Fast and the Furious. So if you're a Fast and the Furious fans, definitely a good channel to follow. And Jada, I do put out a lot of Jada content on here as well. So let's go ahead and get this started. All right, first one up we have is the Honda S2000, of course, driven by Suki. It's kind of crazy seeing it white, but here is the car in white with the pink graphics. Otherwise, it was usually pink with the white graphics. We're doing white wheels. We have full taillight deco on there, and then, of course, all your graphics. Full headlight deco. There's your graphics and a nice pink interior, kind of like how she has it in the movie. So that is really cool. And a plastic base. That is cool, especially if you're a Suki fan or a Honda S2000 fan, all that good stuff. That is definitely pretty cool. All right, next one up here we have is the Evolution Evo. This one was driven by, in the movie, Brian O'Connor when he races on the highway. So originally this car was like a lime green with, I guess, a blue stripe. So they inverted it, doing a blue car with the lime green insert. But we get full taillight deco on there. Of course, there's your graphic, all blue, black interior, and we do get the full headlight deco as well. Oh, looks pretty cool. It's so weird seeing these cars as other colors than what they're supposed to be, but that's the remix for you. All right, third car is the Volkswagen Jetta MK3. Of course, this is Jesse's car. His usually was white with the blue graphics. Here it's blue with the white graphics. We get a white interior, a roll cage. There's his graphic. White wheels. Full taillight graphics. We got the Sparko in the back. Toyo tires. There's his graphic again here. And full headlight deco with the DT and all that stuff. So they actually did this one really nice. I kind of like the blue color. Kind of like the blue. All right, then next up we have the Mona Lisa, of course, from Tokyo Drift, when Han gives it to Sean and he destroys it. But here it is, opposite color, orange with the blue. Again, not knocking it. I kind of like the orange car. So we get the full taillight deco with the Sylvia written on it. Of course, it's all orange, and then there's your blue graphic. Blue and silver. Full headlight deco. Overall, not too bad. I'm not knocking it. I know a lot of people don't like to collect when they do stuff. They like to keep it original, but I do think it's pretty cool. All right, so then the fourth one now we have is the Integra. Of course, driven by Mia in the first movie. Hers is really blue with the silver graphic. Now it's silver with the blue graphic. Again, I'm not going to knock it. I like the silver car. There it is with the headlight deco. Of course, you got her graphic on it, number 11. You get full taillight deco with the HKS in the back. And this one does have a metal base. So I know they do say that every one car out of every one in the Silver Series has a metal base, which is supposed to be a chase. I don't necessarily believe that. I think the reason they do it is just because they also make premium versions, and not all of them get the plastic base then. And you'll kind of see what I'm talking about here at the end. All right, so there is your set of the graphic remix. Like I said, this is the last set of 2025. now we're going to be going on to the 2026 sets, which are really nice. Alrighty, now that you've stuck around, let's go ahead and do a cool little remix as they did it there. So here is your remix version, and there is your original version. So they did make the S2000 in different versions. I did pick the one that had the same wheels as this one. There are some different versions in the S2000 with different wheels, but there is your remix. So let's see if they did anything different to it. So there you can see it was supposed to be pink with white, then they did white with pink. They did put a pink interior in this one, which I think is better, because in the movie she did have a pink interior, but all the other ones always had a black interior. There's your graphics on the side. I don't know, does it look like it's changed up a little bit? It kind of looks the same. Just a different paint job. There is your back. Looks to be the same. Looks to be the same. So pretty cool looking with the graphic remix. All right, now we have the Evo. Boom. So this one does look like it has different wheels on it. They didn't do the same wheel graphic, but take a look at it here. So the one we got did not have headlight deco, this one did. I do know they did make this a couple of different times, so there might be another version that has headlights, but just the version I grabbed did not. And there's your side. Like I said, the wheels are different, but there's your graphic. You can see it used to be lime green with the blue stripe, and then they did it blue with the lime green stripe. So it almost like they should have made that interior maybe a different color blue, because this is kind of a different color green. And again, we got taillight deco on this one, but not that one. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be able to stack all these. Oh, maybe. All right, then the next one up we have is Jesse's. There you go. That is kind of cool. So same wheels on this one. We got the same graphics with the DT logo on it, so that is cool. So this one they did a nice bright white interior with the blue roll cage. On this one we have a black interior with a black roll cage. I do know, again, they do make different versions of the Jada. So this is just the version I grabbed. Looks like it has all the same manufacturing logos on it. It's even got the 4, all that stuff. Even in the back is the same taillights, same manufacturing logos. So there it is. It's almost kind of crazy. It's like, which one do you like better, the normal car or the graphic car? All right, next up we have Mona Lisa and the S15. There's on top the orange, there's the blue on the bottom. It looks like different wheels on this one as well. Again, they do make the Silvia in both premium and non-premium, so that's just the version I grabbed. Maybe they do have the version with the same wheels, but I kind of like the orange better. But let's see in the front, same graphics. The side, again, same graphics, just different. It's inverted, basically. Both black interior. And actually, this one's like all blacked out where you can barely see it. And then the back looks to be the same as well. Just different color lenses. Like I said, I know we saw this in a set, a 10-car set. It was even in multi-packs and all that other stuff. All right, now the last one of the set is the Integra. And here is the only version that I could find. So it's actually the premium version. They never made the normal Integra in the set yet. So this is actually the first time seeing it as the non-premium set car. as the remix rather than the real version. So the real version I have here is actually the premium, which has the metal base in the real rider. So I think that's why this one has a metal base, because they never offered this as a basic one. But I did see some differences looking at it. So let's see here. Like I said, the blue with the silver. So we did get headlights on both. Wheels are way different. They're going from like a 5-spoke to like a 6-spoke or something. So the graphics on the side here are about the same. Both interiors look to be black, but going along to the back here, I did see something different. So it does have the taillights and the HKS, but the premium version, we got the Type R, Integra Type R on the bumper. On this version, we did not. And then there's your other side. I kind of like the silver too. Man, I'm not going to lie. The remixes are pretty. And I do believe in the movie this should be a really darker blue. I don't think it was as light of a blue as pictured. So there we go, guys. There is the video. Hopefully you liked the little bonus at the end. But let me know in your comments which is your favorite car. And then let me know which is your favorite version. Like, do you like the original or the remix? There's your original. There's your remix. Original remix, original remix, original remix. That is really a cool set. I think it's pretty cool. I might have to make a separate video for a short that does the transitions. But there you go, guys. There's the unboxing here at Spent Too Much Diecast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll see everybody on the next one. And everybody have a great day. Bye.